I do want to get to know more about how you grew up and that sort of thing.
Like the typical, you know what I'm saying, hood shit, typical project shit. But my mama actually tried to move me out the hood early. But you know what I'm saying, like nigga get old and get right back to that, you know what I'm saying? She even moved me like not out my city, but kind of off to the side, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, nigga grow old and get right back to where he was doing or where he was at, you know what I'm saying? Nigga can't leave the hood long, but she tried.
Where were you born?
I was born in Mobile, Alabama.
And certain part you represent?
Oh yeah, Birdsville, RV, like the south side.
And you still reside in Mobile today?
Yeah, I just bounce around. I can't be no sitting duck. I be city to city for real.
Now, growing up, you mentioned the hood.
Right.
Financially, are we talking poverty?
Nah, my mama always had her straight, but it became a time where now she ain't working. Nah, I gotta do something. I gotta make sure that me and my brother gotta make sure the household's straight. Now we gotta hustle. You know what I'm saying? Mama ain't working. My mama probably ain't had no job in like, you know what I'm saying, 3-4 years. So now we gotta get this money. We gotta pay the bills. You know what I'm saying?
What happened? What stopped her from working for that period of time?
I mean, I really don't know. Like, yes, I do. She was getting to feel sick and shit. Like, she would tell me she wasn't feeling good, you know what I'm saying? So she just started chilling. So, you know what I'm saying? You start getting paper. Somebody got to keep the bills paid.
Was that something that she, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Good.
Was that something that she asked you to do, or do you take that upon yourself to do? Does she?
Nah, she not going to, well, she had came out like, hey, y'all need to get a job. Y'all need, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't just finna come in like, hey, pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? So she came out like, hey, so y'all need to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? So we started doing it. My sister was always working too. So she was helping like that. Everybody was helping like that. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what age did this start when you begin to earn money for yourself, your household, that sort of thing? How young?
I mean, it was like, I would come like 16, 17.
Okay.
Like around now, you know what I'm saying? Like it's time to get it. But my brother, you know what I'm saying, he been working, he been getting to it because, you know, he older and he, you know what I'm saying, he think ahead. And my sister, she been getting to it. She been bringing money in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Now, what about as far as a job? Did you ever try your hand at a job?
Yeah, I did. I worked at Walmart for like 2 weeks. That was it. I can't do this shit. Yeah, I get up out of here.
What was your role at Walmart when you did work for 2? Like, what was the actual task?
Stocking.
Was that tough?
Nah, it wasn't nothing. It just nigga don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas so used to seeing big homies get money another way. Like, hey, I'm finna do that shit too.
Now, anything happen? I know it was a short stint, right? 2 weeks, but anything happen out of the norm on the clock?
Nah.
Just curious there. Now, and you end up quitting that job, correct?
Yeah.
You end up quitting. Now, you mentioned your mom in this interview. What happened with your father?
He was there. Pops was there the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't never a time he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I got a good father figure.
Was it a 2-parent household or?
Nah, they was separate.
What age did that happen when they split?
They was already split up. They was already split up when I was born.
And it sounds like you stay with your mom mostly.
Yeah, most definitely.
Were there times you would stay with your dad?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Okay.
Down there every weekend, you know what I'm saying? He was there.
I see. Now, when it came to the environment of you growing up and that picture you painted, right? Mom not working and you having to pitch in and that sort of thing. What do you learn from that?
She was working for a long time. Like, she a hard-working lady, like, you know what I'm saying? But as she got older, she started feeling sick. That's when we started. Like, she was working when I was young. Like,
Well, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
okay.
I meant, yeah, that stretch of time, right?
Right.
When you had to kind of
Right.
pick up the
All right.
slack and that sort of thing.
Right.
When it was that period of your life and you doing that, what did you learn from that? What do you take from that? Overall, hindsight 2020, looking back at your life, and what did that teach you?
To be a man, shit, most of all, like, that's what life about, you know what I'm saying? Bills ain't gonna pay itself, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get some money. That's why the world revolves, shit, you gotta get some money. Like, this world stop if there wasn't no money out here.
Now, what about in school? What kind of kid were you in class?
I was always the quiet, you know what I'm saying? I come to school fly, I'm laid back, you know what I'm saying? I went no hype nigga, no, like, I mean, when I was younger, like elementary and middle school, but once I got to high school, I'm quiet, I'm coming in fly every day, like I wasn't even wearing school clothes. Like, I might come in with some other shit on, you know what I'm saying? But they started letting me slide, I was doing it so much.
So no school uniforms at all?
I mean, like the pants or some shit, and I might have on a big fly jacket or something, but you know what I'm saying? They would start letting me slide with this shit.
So there was a little bit of freedom with the school uniform. It wasn't like head to toe.
I mean, it was, but it wasn't for everybody. Like, they got their picks and chooses. Like, hey, you need to take that shit off. Like, I used to come, I probably had to hide some days too. Like, cause I got this shit on. Oh, they go to the principal. Let me go. Ooh, I ain't got no more school shirt. Got a t-shirt up on here.
What about shoes? Did they have uniform
Nah, we
shoes?
had no uniform shoe. We get to wear any kind of shoes we wanted to.
I see. Now, how do you feel about school uniforms?
What you mean by that?
Like, what's your opinion on school uniforms? Some schools have school uniforms, some don't, right?
I mean, I used to say that we should be able to wear anything, but no. I feel like every school should have a uniform, because you got the kids who, you know what I'm saying, might need to wear this shit all week, or you know what I'm saying, because they can't keep switching up clothes every day. And then, because if you at a school where y'all don't have to wear a uniform, you come in with the same shit on all through the week, you know what I'm saying, everybody janking you, everybody looking at you crazy, you know what I'm saying, now you don't want to come to school with this same shit on. So when you got a uniform, I don't know if that's the same shirt from yesterday or what, because it look the same, you know what I'm saying.
Now, some school uniforms, though, are like the case of your school, right? Where, might have certain pants and shirt,
Right.
but there's freedom with the shoes.
Right.
Do you feel like school uniforms should be head to toe, including shoes, all the same? Or
Nah, you can really get past with the shoes. That's cool, you can really get past with the shoes.
what about somebody that less fortunate? Might not have the cool shoes, might not have...
Right, most definitely, like, I ain't the type of nigga finna, you know what I'm saying, but most definitely there's kids around there with their shoes beat up and folks saying shit, you know what I'm saying, but they just gotta put up with that shit.
You feel like that defeats the purpose of a school uniform?
I mean, it don't, like, you'll get over it, you know what I'm saying. Like,
now, were you part of a certain clique or crowd?
in school?
Yeah.
Not really, but I did have some niggas I was fucking with. Still fuck with them to this day, but it just wasn't no gang shit. You know what I'm saying? I was really just with 1-2 partners, and you know what I'm saying? That really be it. Like niggas I grew up with.
Now, what about music? How young did that start for you?
I actually started young as hell. Like I was like 8, 9. My mama had a boyfriend at the time. He was writing everything for us, you know what I'm saying? For like that little summer, we was doing little shows and shit. He was writing, we would rehearse that shit, do all type of shit, like, and it just really went from there, but I had stopped. I did that shit for like one summer, and you know what I'm saying, I had stopped. I'm like, fuck that shit. But then as I got older, you know what I'm saying, my brother started back rapping. So I'm like, shit, I'm finna start back. And shit just went smooth, really.
Is that a boyfriend that your mom had been with, is he still rapping today? Is he still around?
Nah, not really, but you know what I'm saying, I'm most definitely keep in touch with him. He know what I got going. Like, he'll still pull up on me, like, chop it up with me we reminisce like, bro, you remember we was, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely, I still keep in touch with him.
What does he think of the success you've gotten at this
know,
point?
He proud of me. You know what I'm saying? I know he can't be more proud of me. He proud of me.
And back then, when you said he was writing and stuff like that for you,
Right.
like as a kid, you're 8 years old, but is this something like he pushes you to rap, or like he sees you rapping and he offers to help, or does he think you'd be a good idea to do this sort of, like how does that work?
I think he was just like, this probably be a good idea. Then, like I say, you know what I'm saying, we was young, and we did have time. Everything wasn't always good. We did have time we would struggle. So I guess he was looking at it like, damn, get this young nigga, get his brother. Then he grabbed his little nephew. I get them to rap, then we rapping about the struggle. We ain't just coming out rapping like no little kids, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he thought like, that'd be a good idea.
Oh, so it was like a group?
Yeah, it was a group.
Like a trio?
Yeah, it was like 3 of us, yeah.
So it was you, your brother,
and his nephew.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
And today, you're obviously rapping. Is your brother still rapping?
Nah, he rightfully took a step back. But he always fuck with me like, man, let me get in the booth, man. I'm like, man, he ain't gonna do shit. So he be saying he gonna start back, but I don't think he is.
What about that nephew that was there early in the
Nah,
picture?
he don't rap no more neither.
So just you're left.
Yeah, just but you know what I'm saying, my brother still help, you know what I'm saying, a lot. Like he with me everywhere I go, like on some baby manager type shit, you know what I'm saying?
He asked to be in that position? You offer that position to him?
I mean, it really just happened. Like, that's your brother. Of course, you gonna make sure he gets some money. Or you gonna make sure he got a job in too, you know what I'm saying?
Now, as far as music in school, do you ever take any music classes?
Never took any music classes.
No band, no chorus, none of that stuff?
Nah.
What about when it comes to other classmates? Were you ever the type that was freestyling with other classmates? Ever battle rapping other classmates?
I mean, I done had time where we fucked off, you know what I'm saying, just bullshitting though. It went like, this is what we finna do, we finna rap, you know what I'm saying? But everybody done fucked off freestyling and, you know what I'm saying, little shit like that. Most definitely.
Were you any good at it?
I mean, everybody always told me like, that shit fire, but at the time, you ain't making no money out this shit. You just feel like everybody just saying that shit, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't like, I'm finna take it serious. Just like, oh, all right.
Ever participate in talent shows growing up?
Like at school?
Could be at school, could be not at school, but just a talent show, period.
Not really. Like I said, when I was young, like 9, 10 or some shit, but like in between them years, nah, I ain't do no rap shit.
Did you guys ever place?
Did we what?
Did you ever place, like first place, second place, third? Did you ever place in, like when you did a talent show back then around 8, 9 years old?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it was places like we young as hell battling against grown niggas in this bitch rapping, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, most definitely, yeah.
It was original music that you would use in the talent show?
Yeah, it was original, but you know, like he made sure it really wasn't no cuss words and that and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody watching this, any advice when it comes to talent shows and they're trying to place, they're trying to win?
Just, you know what I'm saying, give it your all, no matter how many people in there, you know what I'm saying, it could be 1, 2 people in there. Just act like it's a big ass crowd, you know what I'm saying, give it your all, that shit pay off. Most definitely pay off. I feel like I warmed up for now, you know what I'm saying, like that was just a warm up. Okay, boom, I can do this, I know what to do now, now I'm here. You know what I'm saying, I already know how to do this, I've been doing this since I was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying, but I still got a lot to learn, but it helped.
And did you guys actually win, or it was just like second place, third place type of thing?
It been time we went, you know, second, third, but they really weren't giving away shit. I can't even remember what they were giving away. It really wasn't a big ass check or nothing. But it was time we did. It was some money involved, but we didn't win it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you were in school, middle school, high school, right?
Yeah.
The group thing is, and what happened to that group? What ended up happening with the group?
You know, everybody just got older and went their separate ways, really. You know what I'm saying? So his nephew went back, you know what I'm saying, to his grandma and them, staying with them, and it just, you know, everybody got older and it just ended up going out.
Now, when it comes to you being on your solo,
Right.
Solo-ness, did you have a song you were promoting back then when you were in middle school or when you were in high school, or no?
Nah, I didn't.
Just
I
curious.
didn't.
Never performed at pep rallies or anything like that.
Pep rallies?
Yeah.
Nah.
What about sports? Ever get into sports growing up?
Yeah, I played basketball in middle school. When I was younger, football, my dad had me in football a lot. But nigga, like, I can't keep doing this shit either, you know what I'm saying?
So nothing in high school?
Nah.
You end up graduating high school?
Yeah, I graduated high school.
Now, I know sometimes when people graduate, in the yearbook, they'll give out these things called superlatives. They're like awards, right?
Right.
Most likely to succeed, biggest flirt, things of that nature. Did you ever get a senior superlative?
Nah, they just give us our
Or best dressed?
diploma.
I know you said you were fly.
Oh, nah, we ain't never, you know what I'm saying? We did shit like that, but ain't, you know, you gotta put in to participate in shit like that. I ain't never try to put in for no shit like that.
I see. After you graduate high school, was there any thoughts on furthering your education?
It was.
What happened?
It's like it just didn't go as planned, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell myself like, shit, I'm finna get on a boat. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna go to trade school, you know what I'm saying? But that shit nigga ain't go, you know what I'm saying? It was a thought, but nigga just ain't really do all the steps to it, and that was just it.
What did your parents think?
About what?
Not going forward with those type of plans, the trade school
I mean,
route and
really,
everything.
time just fly by. Like, of course they want you to do something, but really time just fly by, and they be like, shit, I guess he ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna keep asking him.
Now, is music taken seriously after you graduate high school then?
I wouldn't even say that. Like, I really started taking it serious. Like, I dropped my first song called Boss Move, and like, the song did like 50K, and at the time, to me, that's something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, all right, you know what I'm saying? Shit, doing a little something, so I'm gonna keep going forward with it. And I dropped the tape, my whole hood rocking with it. Like, that's why I'm saying you can't never leave your hood behind, like, cause that's who really gonna get your music out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, my hood rocking with it, that when nobody wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the hood, the promotion.
I mean, there's people watching this that can't get 50K on a song right now.
Exactly, and that was my first song. You know what I'm saying? You keep grinding, you get that shit.
That was 50K on SoundCloud or something?
Nah, that was YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Now, hindsight 2020, looking at how things have transpired,
Right.
Any regret on not going the trade school route?
No
Do you wish you would
regrets.
have done that, or?
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Why not?
Cause like I'm where, like, I ain't gonna say I'm where I wanna be, but I'm happy. I'm making money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't happy all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm making money. I can take care of my whole family. Nobody in my family household have to work. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to, and I can take care of them.
Now, speaking of your family, when it comes to your siblings, you mentioned a brother, an older brother,
Right.
and you mentioned a sister. Younger or older sister? I can't remember.
Older sister.
Older sister. So just you three?
In the household.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who am I missing?
I mean, my pops got plenty of kids, man.
Ah,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I see. So you
But
three.
only one of them is older than me on my dad's side.
Okay. So then in the household, you would be the youngest.
Yeah, I'm the youngest in the household.
What's that like, being the youngest of the family?
I mean, growing up it was crazy because you bullied, you know what I'm saying? But as you get older, you protected. But I'm still that little nigga who feel like I gotta protect them, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's always, I'm a man, I don't give a fuck how old you is. Mama, you protected, sister, brother, whatever, I'm dying for you. That's how it's supposed to be.
Somebody watching this, maybe they're the youngest in their family.
Right.
Anything you would tell them?
I mean, it's probably one of the best spots you can get, really. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being the youngest in the family.
Your older brother does music, well, he did music,
Right.
and he did it before you?
We started at the same time, but he started back before me.
Ah.
Like, we stopped, and he started back fucking with it.
Now, just you two? Anybody else in your family does music, or it was just you guys?
Nah, not in the family. Nobody else was rapping.
I imagine you guys collaborated with each other back then?
Yeah, we got a shitload of songs. But I don't know what the fuck that laptop is, but we got a shitload of songs.
Sounds like a supportive atmosphere between you two.
Most definitely.
At this point, what does your family think about your music career?
They love it, but it just make them nervous. Because every rapper, I don't give a fuck who you is. If you're a rapper, you're a target. I don't care where you at, you're a rapper, you're a target. You got to be protected at all times. And you got folks in your city who don't want to see you make it. Now, when you come home, you know what I'm saying, you got to move good. You just can't be out like that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit make you a target. So they, you know what I'm saying, everybody proud of me. They tell me that every day.
Now, when you talk about this target thing, I do want to ask you this. I've seen on Instagram Boosie Badass say, and I quote, "Most dangerous job, #1, being a rapper."
Exactly.
And Nas also said on Instagram, in his own post, he said, "It's dangerous to be an MC."
Exactly. Them facts. Because I don't care how much you're in the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's always easier to die when you're a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Because now you going everywhere. You by every hood in the damn country. You know what I'm saying? Every hood around the world. And now you know what I'm saying, you in the middle of that. You got chains on, you got money on you. They know that. You know what I'm saying? Of course he a rapper, he got money on him. You know what I'm saying? Of course he a rapper, he got chains on. He got something that costs some money. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying?
How does one protect themselves from these type of dangers?
I mean, you just gotta limit your move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, I be fucked up sometimes. Like, I be feeling like I'm still that same little dude, and I can go here and I can go there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of learning now. Like, you gotta limit your move. You just can't be out like that. Sit in the house sometimes if you got to. You know what I'm saying? Go to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Go do that. Don't be out. You know what I'm saying? Like, move around like you ain't nobody.
Parents supportive of your music career at first?
Most definitely. My whole family always been supportive of it.
Okay, just curious. At this point, what do they think about the music? Now, I know how they feel about the career, but the actual music, what do they think?
I mean, they love it. Like, I didn't really play songs, and my mama cried because she know what I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? Like, she literally asks me every day, like, it'd kind of hurt me sometimes. Like, you good? You all right? I'm like, yeah, Mom, I'm good. Like, I'm straight. But she know what a nigga done been through, so, you know what I'm saying? It just be what it is sometimes.
What about the cussing?
I shouldn't give a fuck about me cussing. My mama called. I done talked her up. Yeah.
Has she had a chance to see you perform live yet?
Yeah, she done been to a couple shows. Yeah, she thinks she my security. She goddamn wanna come on, open the door, come on, step in front of you. You tripping, mama.
Your mom is doing that for you?
Most definitely, yeah. She's lit as hell, thinking she my, I had to tell the last show, I had in Birmingham, we walking out. I'm like, you think you my security, don't you? She like, I do.
Now, when your mom shows up at some of your events, do you know she's gonna be there, or does she ever surprise you?
She ride with us, tell me like I'm on the way to the show. She'll meet me in cities and shit.
Is it a different feeling for you when you perform and you know she's at the show?
Not really, cause I always try to put my all into that shit, but I know she be wanting to see a good show, so I do go a little extra for her.
Never censor yourself because mom's there?
Nah, nah.
When it comes to your mom or your dad here, last question, best advice either of them have given you at this point?
They ain't gave me a lot of good advices, so I can't even just sit here and think of one in particular. Like, my dad is stay calling. Hey, niggas don't love you, stay from around them. You know what I'm saying? Like, he make sure he call and tell me that, like, you know what I'm saying, stay safe. He got to stay safe every day. You know what I'm saying? My mama, same thing. Watch who you around. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, your mama know, like, if don't nobody know, you might bring a nigga around, you think that's your partner. You know what I'm saying? Mama be like, that ain't the one. That ain't the one right there. I look at her crazy, like, oh, I fuck with this nigga. Then weeks later, that nigga end up doing some puss ass shit. Now you like, damn, I done literally had to go back to her like, you was right. Like, for real.